Folks, a quick, another quick mini update because of the lesson learned. First of all, I'm in the process right now of up-potting as the remaining mellows from the short 6-inch pots to the taller 6-inch pots. And you can see already, here you can see the difference in height between the two. They're the same diameter. One is just about 2 inches taller, which gives me more, a little bit more drainage to clear water from the top of the pots. And the reason why I'm now going to be doing it to every single Alocasia I ever get, I'm not starting them out in the lower pots. I'm going to be starting them out in the taller pots. And the reason for that is I figured out what was going on with the micholitziana. First of all, it's all split up into the individual tubers. There was quite the cluster, but they were beginning to rot from the bottom up. So, and it looks like it's where the original soil came with the micholitziana. It's that peaty stuff that the actual, what they sell as coconut, I think coconut peat. It's not sphagnum moss. It's either peat moss or cocoa coir. That's it, cocoa coir. So at any rate, so I manually with my fingers gently removed all of the rot off, and then I put all of the stems together in a cup just like these, and I poured hydrogen peroxide into the cup until the tubers were submerged, and I just let them sit there for about 20-30 seconds, swished them around, let them sit for about another 20 seconds, poured it off, rinsed them off with tap water, and for no special reason. But the only other water I had was fertilized water, and I didn't want to burn these puppies. And then I got them all now planted, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in cups. Now some of the others have begun to show some progress. I've got this one right here, and it's in sphagnum. I'm going to try to see if I'm going to do a little experiment here. I'm going to design, well, not design, but I've got some of those planters from Costa Farms, those ugly, they're kind of like a pedestal pot. They have a very narrow base that's smooth on the outside, and then for about 3 inches, and then the pot widens. And it's to accommodate a self-watering pot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a small 6-inch pot inside, because it fits in perfectly, I know from previous experience, and I'm going to put a wick. I have 100 feet of cotton wicking that I bought just in case for plant projects. A nice little spool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of those specifically for the micholitzianas and just pack them in sphagnum moss and run the wick. And it'll be a self-watering pot, but it's not going to be pond. It's not going to be leca. I've got a whole bunch of old aquarium gravel and fluorite that I could use instead of pond. It would work exactly the same, I'm sure. It's a mineral-based, relatively small grain substrate, mineral substrate, like a gravel. It's coarse, and it's fairly mineral-rich, and it was used. I used to use it all the time in my planted tanks. Some stuff called fluorite, and I've got both the fluorite red and the fluorite black, and the fluorite black is just amazing for plant propagation, terrestrial plant propagation. At any rate, I'm going to try a couple with just the sphagnum. I have one that's still alive and kicking prior to the separation. So we'll see if this one at the very least will be able to bounce back. And then there's that one is probably candidate number 2 in line. And then, well, 3, 4, 5 are tied. So, at any rate, hopefully by the next time I make the regular update video, everything here now, I'm going to be doing this little mellow pair as soon as I get this video uploaded. But by the time, I've got some Islanii still left to do, but by the time I'm done, the Islanii I'm going to be leaving in the 6-inchers, and the beginners I'm going to be leaving in the 6-inchers. They do well. I can read them easily. They take what I give them. The micholitziana is evidently just a little bit fussier. So I don't know how long the rot was going on. I don't know. It shouldn't have happened. I would imagine if I had done a better job of getting all the old crap off, what I did was I had just taken the plug that it came in and I just popped that into the center of the aeroid mix. And it was wet enough for that material around the plug material to just stay permanently wet, soggy, right up against the rhizomes or the stems or the tubers or whatever you want to call them, and it just started the rot process. So and I had procrastinated, and it's just a good thing that I at least decided on the spur of the moment to do this today. I decided to do 3 more pots, upsizing, the upgrade to the taller version. And I said, what the fudge? I'll check with I'll do the micholitziana. I was gonna up pot it, and then I saw what was going on. So yeah, it was start running around, prep the sphagnum, prep the peroxide, blah blah blah, get the hemostat stat, and that's what I'm left with. This puppy, I just have to really back off on the watering. And I'm going to figure something out for this one as well. I might just up pot this into sphagnum tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I do have a mystery corm in there, and we'll see what happens with that as well. Now, just not to make this without any updates at all, I'll just show you guys some really nice stuff. I've got some really nice movement. Look at that on the Islanii, right there. And right there, this is probably one of these two are the older, these were the original Islanii, these two right here. And they're really, really coming along nicely. They're both becoming 2 nice little domes of that deep reddish purple. Okay, and on the other aeroid front, we have the sotoroi. Right there, you can see the new leaf. By tomorrow, it should be probably about half open, at least. The verrucosum is little by little getting bigger. Right there, you can see all of that sulfur dust. I spared nothing. And here's the majestic getting ready. And I do want to highlight the gigases. This is the new side shoot leaf. From this stem right here, this petiole, a new vine is going to come out. Right here, because that's how the new growth comes out. It comes out from a petiole channel. And oddly enough, I don't see a channel here yet. But if I remember correctly, I should soon see a new little shoot coming out from here somewhere. There is some vigorous root growth, by the way. Maybe not on, on this one. It's already begun to try to root right underneath the coupler. And here you can see the main stem now continuing to shoot out, and you can see the difference here, how this leaf here has a petiole channel and this leaf here does not, and that's another reason why I'm 99% sure this is a split. The other gigas is also moving along quite well. We have this, so yeah, 2 brand new big leaves, 1 on each cut of the gigas. The epipremnum right down there is certainly hanging in. The that leaf hugging the pole is going to move up a bit, and it's already begun to open up. So I uppotted that baby Alocasia caprea, and tomorrow, in addition to that little mini project with that micholitziana, I'm going to attempt to separate. If I have to destroy the spider plant, that's no big deal, but I want to extricate this little cuprea from here and get this potted up as well. And I'm really happy with the cleaner look of this corner right here, which will get filled in nicely, not too dense, but nicely by the pink princesses. I think I'm going to end up really liking that. Okay, folks. I think that's about it. I'm going to go and have some more fun adventures on the Reddits, engaging with people who really shouldn't be granted a computer. But at any rate, Have fun.